Paraguay is in the center of South America, landlocked and surrounded by Argentina, Bolivia, and Brazil. Its two major rivers, the Paraguay and the Paraná, are its lifeblood, navigable over much of their courses since the time of the Spanish conquest, and providing access to the Atlantic near the port of Buenos Aires, Argentina. The capital of the country is Asunción, founded almost 500 years ago by the Spanish because of the hospitable nature of the local Guarani indigenous people and the excellent natural harbor in the River Plate watershed. Almost 300 miles southeast of Asunción, the marvelous landscape of the San Rafael Reserve comes into view. This spectacular wilderness is the largest single remnant in Paraguay of the South American interior Atlantic forest, a primeval splendor that once covered more than 180,000 square miles, an area larger than California, now 93% lost to ranches and farms. Fully one-third of Paraguay, more than 10 million acres, was once part of this pristine wilderness only 50 years ago. Today, mere traces of that unspoiled forest exist anywhere in South America, the largest being the San Rafael Reserve. If it can be protected, San Rafael will constitute one of two anchors for a 150-mile-long corridor of critically important habitats for an astounding array of wildlife species. The reserve's more than 170,000 acres of virgin, semi-deciduous, and subtropical forests, as well as natural grasslands, protect important watersheds and boast one of Paraguay's tallest and most important range of hills. The reserve has been widely recognized as a high-priority conservation area, both for Paraguay and as a component of a shared vision with Argentina and Brazil for protecting biodiversity of the interior Atlantic forest. The biological wealth of San Rafael is impressive. There are more recorded endemic Atlantic forest species in San Rafael than in any other site in Paraguay. In 1997, BirdLife International declared San Rafael the first important bird area, IBA, in Paraguay, making it the second important bird area in all of South America. The reserve maintains populations of 13 globally threatened bird species and 17 other near-threatened. The hills, forest, grasslands, and wetlands of San Rafael contain diverse aquatic formations and habitats, including springs, waterfalls, and streams, which play a prominent hydrological role in protecting the upper watershed of the Tebiquaru River, a major tributary of the Paraná and Paraguay River Basin system, and a vital water source for thousands of families of farmers, fishermen, and townspeople along its picturesque meandering course. San Rafael is also home to an awesome diversity of mammals, reptiles, amphibians, insects, and exuberant, multicolored plants that live in a continuous state of regeneration, growing, dying, decomposing, and recycling themselves within the ecosystem. Many of its species are endangered, and no doubt, many have yet to be identified. In 2006 alone, 3 reptile species considered new to science were discovered in San Rafael's grasslands. Human beings depend both directly and indirectly upon the San Rafael Reserve, just like the thousands of plant and animal species that rely on it for survival. If we lose this magnificent ecosystem, we lose the invaluable benefits provided to all forms of life. In Paraguay, less than 10% of the interior Atlantic forest remains. We must do everything possible to protect this gift of nature, so precious and so threatened. Guyra, Paraguay is committed to expanding the number of conservation areas it protects. Its greatest challenge is covering the operating costs to administer the sites and to continue promoting sustainable development activities associated with the surrounding communities. In order to achieve this, a trust fund has been created with a goal of $3 million. Help us obtain the necessary resources to conserve in perpetuity San Rafael, the largest remnant of the Atlantic forest in Paraguay.